Okay, the southern hemisphere is a little trickier. And so I'm going to do -30 just so you kind of see what that looks like. So if I go to a different location now, instead of being 30 north, I'm going to go to 30 south. And I still have it on December right now. And I lock on the sun. And I go to info and I go to rises. And I run time. You'll see there's an issue because it's rising, and instead of going kind of in our view from left to right, it's going from right to left. In other words, it's rising in the east and setting in the west. So a little weird. So it's rising at 117. So if we go back and we look at our little chart here, so if it's rising at 117 is over here, right? And then it's actually going this way and it's setting way over here. So what we end up having to do is count 117, and then we have to add, you know, the difference over here. So it's a little trickier. And it's good that that people are doing different things here. So so it's rising at 117 and it sets at 242. So let's think about what that looks like. So between 360 and 242, you could say, is how much? So, well, what date am I on? Okay, I'm on December. So if I said equals 360 minus 242, that's the number of degrees that it's going from kind of the transit to where it sets. But then, so that means that it's transiting and it's setting over here. But it started over here and went all the way around, so now we have to add in that 117 as well. And it's double. It makes sense because this travel is going to be the same as that travel. So you could either multiply that value by 2, or you could just add in the 117. Just get kind of the same deal here. So if we come over here and then we say plus 117, that's the amount of azimuth it's going through. Again, a little bit trickier. Let's take the June date and we'll do the same thing just so you get the sense of it, and then hopefully you'll be able to work it out. So now I'm at the June date, as you can see, and I'm going to go to rises, and if I run time again, it's rising over here, and then it's setting over in the west. And you can tell it didn't really go through that much of the sky. So it's rising at 63. So it's rising at 63, which is right over here. And then it's going to set somewhere over here. So it rises at 63 and it sets at 296. So again, 360 minus 296, right? 360 minus 296 equals 360 minus 296. That's 64, and then that's how much it pretty much went. If we did the rises, that's the setting, and then if we click on the rises, it's 63. So that makes sense too. So we could add in 63 plus 63, and there you go. And so that's how many degrees of azimuth it goes through. So your challenge with your group is just to do those ones that you're assigned. You should be double checking each other and helping each other out. Yeah, and to read the instructions carefully, and read, and then just get that data in, and we'll process it further at a future date.